Tim from ESP Guitars Australia here, and we are here live in the headquarters checking out some new guitars. So I want to thank you all for joining us. I think it's been a minute since we've done this, sort of a live format and showing off a few guitars and being able to hang out with everyone. So thank you for joining. We've still got a few people rolling in, so we'll make sure you guys don't miss out as well. Look, really before getting into it, there are some 2022 models we're going to look at today. We're going to announce some details of a giveaway as well, and obviously shout out all our dealers, our ESP partners across the nation, making sure you guys know where to get your guitars. In terms of where we're shooting or where we're broadcasting live, I want to say hello to everyone at Facebook land, YouTube and Instagram, and make sure we say hey to everyone there and moderate comments and questions along the way. So also what I want to do is thank our friends at NoiseGate. I do not want to miss them out, because otherwise the big guys out there will give me a bit of trouble. So we want to make sure we say thanks to them, our media partners. They're going to be facilitating the giveaway, so we want to thank them immensely. Now, I'm not the only one in this room. If you've seen a live stream before, it is a very loose format. Please leave your comments, leave your questions. And I do want to introduce the people in the room here. So there's going to be some voices that you might hear that is out of the frame. So Tommy is our guy. What are we calling him? I don't know. He's controlling the motherboard. So we've got audio and video from Tommy. We've got Steve moderating questions, and go ahead, Steve.
Good afternoon. What's happening?
So it's not the gods above us. This random voice from nowhere. We've got Dave here. He's moderating questions as well online from their different formats, and he is from NoiseGate as well. And we've got Mel, our camera technician, also moderating everything, making sure nothing completely direly dies.
Hi, Tim.
Hello, Dave. How you going?
Fantastic.
Good. All right. Cool. Cool. So I think I've spoken quite a lot already. So I want to make sure that we do show off some guitars, and we'll muck around in the meantime as well. Again, very loose format. It's live here, so things might go wrong, things might go out of tune, things might, Tommy might get up and start dancing. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go along. So the video that you just saw, the slight sort of snippet with a couple players at the top of that video, was guitars from the 201 series. So these are 2022 models that have just landed in Australia. So we wanted to make sure we gave you the time to check them out and make sure you know where to buy them. So the one in my hand right now is the M201. So a lot like the 200 series, these are made at an affordable price point, but they do have a new aesthetic. So this is like the black metal series. It's following that aesthetic with the stripped down single pickup and the black satin finish as well. Now, in regards to specs, we've got make sure I can properly show you on this second camera here. Again, black satin finish, we've got a mahogany body, we've got a maple neck, and we've got a roasted Jatoba fingerboard. Now you'll find the specs are similar across all shapes, besides the EC being a mahogany neck, which we'll have a look at in a second. The pickup here is the LTD LH150 in this nickel covered plate. So more of an aesthetic sort of thing for new players out there. Besides except the exposed pickup, we've got the cover just to make it a lot more metal and a lot more sleeker aesthetic. So very cool. I'm going to give it a bit of a play, and yeah. Cool. One thing I want to mention as well with this guitar is it's a bolt-on neck. So, hey Tom, you want to switch over to camera 2 for me, and we can show you here. Might be a bit dark with all this. Probably not a good idea that I've got a black hoodie with these black satin guitars, but as you can see here with the reflection, we've got a bolt-on neck there. So a little bit different to the other models I'll show you as well, but you know, a bit of a snappier tone response. People love the bolt-on neck. Often people think it's a cheaper option, but by no means is that the case. So it offers a different tone and also access to these higher frets rather than sort of a set neck that might be a bit more blocky. We've got access to 24 frets here. So for all you shredders out there, I won't embarrass myself and pretend I'm one of them, but you know, it's very easy for you to get to those frets. So it is a very stripped down guitar. You can mod it the way you want with new pickups or whatever, but the guitar on its own, if you're looking for a first or a second guitar, this is the one for you. I'm going to go ahead and check out the EC model, which is, you know, a little different spec-wise as well.
Cool, Timmy. We've got Modern Musician online, we've got Billy Hyde's music, and Guitar Factory Parramatta.
Cool, all our friends. How you doing? Thanks for watching. Please, I know one of you especially is going to roast me while we're here, and I want to implore you to do that because we like to, you know, we like to involve everyone. Give me a sec, guys. I'll just swap guitars here.
And just a quick shout out to Green Brothers as well. They've jumped on board.
Green Brothers. Hello, Jeff and crew. Thank you to be here. Well, thank you to be here. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we'll show. Look, we're going to show off all our ESP partners across the nation very soon. We've got a nice, slick slideshow to show you, showing all the logos and different stores that you can check out. But we really appreciate everyone jumping on and saying hello. You want to give me some volume on this one, Tommy? Cool, so this is the EC201, so obviously the single cut eclipse shape that you've seen across the LTD lineup before. We're gonna switch cameras here and just show you how sleek this is. So, I mean, personally, I love the black satin finish with the contoured top. It really shows off the different angles and just the sleekness of the black satin finish. What's different to the M, we've got the, again, as mentioned before, we've got the mahogany neck. Rather than the maple neck, so this is a bit more of a, you know, contemporary single cut LP style guitar, and this sort of suits that spec a little bit more. We've got the flag inlays as well, again 24 frets, and then we've got the LH single pickup as well. So again, a really nice aesthetic look. We're going to flip it over here and we're going to show you, again, get this black satin angle right, and just make sure you guys see everything there. So different contours, a nice sort of contour on the neck plate here, or on the horn, I should say, I'm sorry, just to get to those upper frets. Cool. We have a question?
I have a question.
Mel has a question, please.
I may have missed it, but is that a push-pull pickup?
You know what, Mel? I'm so glad you asked me that. I've been waiting for someone to ask. No. So the LH150 is exactly that. You can push-pull to make it a single coil pickup. Now, obviously, we don't have a neck pickup to maybe, you know, for the clean tones, but this really just gives you that bit of extra tonal selection for those if you feel you're missing out. So really a nice touch for something in the 200 series, especially in the price point. So we're excited to have a feature like that in a model like this. Cool, yeah, thanks Mel.
Hey Timmy, we've got Glenn Donovan here.
Oh yeah?
He's excited about the Explorer shape. He makes a good point here.
Go ahead.
He says it would be great to work on these to get them up to the kind of 1000 series level. I mean, he says something like this is ideal for maybe kind of workshopping different pickups on, upgrading hardware, good price point. What's your thoughts on that?
For sure, yeah. I mean, look, any of these. The thing about being a guitarist is that you can mod whatever you want, whether you've bought something that's of a more affordable level or, you know, the highest spec guitar out there. There are so many things that you can muck around with spec-wise. So I'll, you know, while you're talking about that or while you mention that, I'll show you the EX. But yeah, it's something that you can really muck around with and find your own, you know, guitar, even though it's a great guitar on its own and the specs that it provides. But there's plenty here you can mod and make it, you know, giggable recording, make sure it's as durable as you need it to be. So absolutely. We'll show you the EX actually.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, Glenn.
We've got Mr. Robert Banna here as well from Belfield Music. How long have you been growing that beard for, Timmy?
Well, Robert, it all happened in it all happened in COVID times. Probably the same amount of time as you've been practicing your go-karting skills and trying to make off as the pro as you are. So that's a little stab at Rob that no one else will understand. But Rob's the go-kart king. I think he lost the last time we drove. Was that right, Steve? Did you win?
I think I won, actually.
I think you won.
Something like that, yeah.
But, look, in saying that, the beard's ever growing. It can't be as fast growing as yours. I'm trying my best, but I appreciate the support nevertheless, even though I just roasted you about go-karting. So I apologise for that.
We've got Cosmic and Sound Centre have jumped on as well.
Cool,
Hey,
great. Our friends from WA, both. Thank you very much for joining. Boris, Ollie, Marco, whoever is joining in those teams, thanks for watching.
What's happening, guys?
So this is the EX201. I won't really go into specs every single time, only because the specs are very similar to everything out there in this lineup. So, but as you can see, let's go to camera 2, Tommy, and we'll show you again. All right, now I've got to say this is probably my favorite, the EX201, especially with that nickel pickup. I think is really cool. Sets off the black satin finish with the gloss black hardware. They've done really well with the aesthetics of this one. And if you know me personally, you know that I'm a fan of Explorer pointy guitars. So nice one, very cool. And I also really got to say, with the EX, they're extremely comfortable. So EX shapes are, can be known as maybe unbalanced or whatnot, but this sits very well. Especially if you're doing a lot of riffy stuff, really like heavy right-handed things. It sits perfectly in your lap, and it's the shapes or the horns are really going to sort of fit snug in your lap. So very comfortable if you're recording, precise and fast riffs, which I would say maybe is what you're doing with a black satin single pickup guitar. Agreed?
Agreed.
Do you agree with that, Tommy?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I agree too, Tim.
Dave agrees as well, for everyone out there. But again, be sure to send some more questions through. We want to make sure we have everything answered, and you've got everything there. Oh, Steve's got his hand up.
Yeah, while you're still on the EX, we've got Glenn again. Is asking, does this compete with the Dean Zero and maybe the Schecter E1? His biggest gripe is the upper fret access. What's the upper fret access like on this guy?
Yeah, great point. I think, well, Glenn, as you can see, the cutaway here, I think we've got it really stopping at 22. So if you need to get to the 23rd and 24th fret, there is minimal sort of effort you need to make regarding getting to that upper fret there. So again, I'm not a player of this side of the neck. I'm not that great at it, so I'm not gonna pretend I am. But if I look back here, I don't know if you can get me on camera 2. There's actually a contour here that I can feel, which is quite comfortable, and you can obviously feel it with your fretting hand as well. So yeah, I wouldn't think there's an issue at all getting to those frets. Do you want to? It's going to sound probably.
You're pushing your luck there.
I knew it. I play from here. That's about it. But cool.
Do you want me to try, Tim?
I think we'll do it in like an after hours.
Yeah.
Like just with us. You can teach me, because I feel I'd get a lot out of that. Go ahead.
Mr. Dave Maxwell says, we need an EX with a longer scale.
Don't we all?
This is it.
Yeah. I think, look, we'll definitely note that. I think it would be cool, like a baritone. They've actually got a baritone 7 in the black metal, so not in the 200 series. But if you're looking for a longer scale EX, the black metal EX7 is one for you. If you don't have that or need that 7-string, just chop that high E right off, and you won't have to worry about it. But yeah, there's something there for you. There you go.
And then we're just starting to get requests, and we've got can you play Wonderwall?
No.
Oh dear.
Just straight up no. And also Dave from Billy Hyde, I want to mention, good man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. What's that, sorry?
Surprised Dave didn't ask for any Kiss.
He's a Kiss fan, isn't he? I can't play either Wonderwall or any Kiss riffs, so we're gonna shelve those requests. Cool. I think, look, we may as well talk about the TE before we move on, because it's the only guitar that I haven't picked up, and I'll quickly show it off.
Sounds good.
Vote from the room here. Favorite guitar of the 201 series?
I like the black one.
Dave likes the black one. Yes.
The EC.
You like Mel likes the EC.
Yeah, EC.
Tommy's the EC.
It's got to be the TE for me. Looks good.
TE.
Single pickup TE.
All right,
looks good.
cool.
Absolutely.
The binding on the EC just gives it.
Sets it off a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Complements the pickup as well. Dave,
I like the TE.
you like the TE. All right. Well, good, because I've got the TE in my hand for both Dave and Steve. I won't play this for you. I don't want to waste your time. But again, very cool with the black satin finish with the single nickel pickup, that classic TE shape. Obviously a very popular thing for metal these days to have that sort of classic style with a more contemporary spec. So this is no different. We're very excited to have this in the lineup. It looks absolutely great. The back of it as well, this is a bolt-on neck. So you can get real access to those upper frets, and you can kind of see that, I don't know if you can see that there, that contour there, that's really showing off the access there as well.
We've got someone on Instagram asking if you can do a kick flip.
Can I do a kick flip?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. But I appreciate you thinking I could. Hello everyone in Instagram world. I did say that earlier, but there might be some questions we need to moderate there as well. But sorry, no kick flips here. And I think it would be very damaging to the guitars if I did so. Try and kick flip on a TE, what do you reckon?
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Chuck some wheels on it. Cool. I also want to mention, and before we get on to sort of the next, I guess, segment of our live stream, thanks to our media partners here at Noisegate, we're going to be offering a giveaway. Now, what we usually do is a guitar of your choice within a range. We're going to change it up here, and we're going to give 2 winners the option. So you basically have double the chance. If you don't win the first round, you might win the second round. Is that right in saying that?
That is correct. Yes.
All right, there you go. You looked really worried there, Dave.
We're giving 2 away.
We're giving 2 away, exactly. So that's right, you have double the chance.
Noisegate's paying for it, so that's why it looks a little...
It's under Noisegate's bill, so no worries. But yeah, no, thank you to our friends at Noisegate. We're giving away a guitar of your choice from the 201 range, and 2 winners will be selected from this draw. So be sure to head over to noisegate.com.au. I believe the giveaway is active now. Is that right, Dave?
It's live now.
It's live now. So whatever you do, don't leave this live stream right now. Make sure you go after it and chuck in your name and whatever you need to chuck in to get yourself a new guitar. So very exciting for us to be able to offer that for you. Again, thanks to our friends at Noisegate for facilitating this giveaway. So again, noisegate.com.au, get yourself a guitar, and you never know. Cool.
And we do have some lefties as well for the lefties out there, so...
We got lefties, that's what we like to do. We like to
keeping everyone happy.
We like to offer as many lefties as possible because I am originally a left-handed player, and I'm, kind of glad I forced myself to play it right, or Mum forced me to play it right. But we want to make sure you don't miss out. So lefties available.
My son's left-handed, and he was born the same day as Steve.
There you go. More trivia, the more you know.
Incredible piece of information.
Exactly right. So we're going to move on to another segment. Check out a couple more guitars from the 2022 range, and maybe some other things as well. So before that, let's chuck on some artist shout-outs from some ESP artists, and we'll see you in a sec.
Hello Australia, this is Sammy Pierre Douay, the band Goat War, and you're watching ESP on Tour.
Yo, what up Australia? This is Alan from Of Mice and Men, and you're watching ESP on Tour. Hey Australia, it's Mike from Darkest Hour and you're watching ESP on Tour.
All right, now a guitar has magically appeared into my hands from the last time we saw each other. Again, quickly, thank you to some ESP artists giving us a shout out and giving the Australia headquarters some love. So thank you very much. I want to show you guys a very exciting 2022 model that you may have seen in some stores already. And a personal favorite of mine. So this is a LTD James Hetfield snakebite in the new camo finish. So let's chuck it onto camera 2, make sure we can see what we're working with here. Not anything dissimilar spec-wise that you might have seen before from a snakebite, but obviously the new finish is quite different. So we got a mahogany body, a mahogany neck, an ebony fingerboard, and the James Hetfield headset pickups, which have an abundance of gain. And for all you Metallica fans and all of you riff guys out there and girls, going to enjoy this immensely. I can't get enough of how good this looks in this light. So keep it on camera too. That's really cool. What do you guys think? I love it. Sick.
It's pretty awesome. I can't see it.
Oh, Tommy can't see it. Oh well. We're gonna quickly show you how it sounds with a video here, and then maybe we'll give a bit of a live preview as well.
Can I just say, so for those that are out there on Instagram,
Yes.
you won't be seeing the clips that we're playing. So just to note that, you'll just hear us kind of, globbing, chattering in the background.
We're talking away. Unfortunately, we can't connect everything for you guys to see the different videos and different slides that we might be talking about from YouTube and from Facebook.
But you do get a behind the scenes look what is happening.
You get a behind the scenes look, and you don't know what's going to happen because we don't know either.
And the videos will be up on noisegate.com.au.
There you go.
There we are.
You love the AWOW, don't you? Cool. Let's put on another video and show you what the next guitar we're going to check out, and we'll see you in a sec. All right, we good? Cool. Again, another guitar that's magically appeared in my hands, not for Instagram. They saw me quickly swap it out. But this in my hands here, and what you just saw on screen there is the ESP LTD JM2. Now, admittedly, it is not a 2022 model, but we haven't been able to actually physically look at them because they keep selling out, and that makes us sad, in a sense. It's a happy accident, or a happy thing. We want to make sure they go to new homes, but we haven't had the chance to check them out. So specs for this one here is an alder body. We've also got a roasted maple neck, So you can see that is very nicely detailed. A nice finishing touch. It's honestly more for aesthetics. Maybe you might get some, stability increase, but it's honestly for making it to look as good as it looks. We've got the LTD, while we're here, we've got the LTD locking tuners as well, which is a nice touch for quick string changes. And I'll flip that over. To the nice burst, we've got a quilted top on this one, and we've also got the natural binding as well. I'm going to see if you can see that. There you go. On camera 2, you can see that okay. So the finish with the natural neck with the binding is probably, like, in my opinion, one of the nicest touches on a signature model. It's really detailed the way this has been spec'd out by Josh. Josh Middleton being the guitarist of Silosis and Architects as well. What we've also got for the guitar, or on the guitar, is the Fishman Fluence modern pickups. So a very popular active high gain pickup for those in the metal scene. We've also got, this one here, the voice switch as well. So more of a passive when you push it up. You get that more spongy dynamic feel, and then push it down for the classic, high gain active output. The setup in the controls are a little different to what you see in like normal M's or MHs and things like that. And then also something to mention, which is a really cool touch, is the recessed bridge. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that in great detail right now, but the bridge is actually recessed in the body. So it really brings, for those who are real right-hand heavy guitar players, it really does bring a nice stability and comfort. You're not sort of sticking your arm out and having to play. It's really set level, which I think is really comfortable, and it's a really, really nice touch. We've also got glow-in-the-dark side dots. I think that's the first time I've ever said that right. I always say glow-in-the-dark side dots, glow-in-the-side dark dots or something like that, but I fudged that anyway, but there you go. Thank you, yeah, no, I do make sure I, say the right things. So yeah, this is really, really a nice touch in the signature series for Josh, and a very popular one in Australia. So for those who are wanting to check it out, we'll have a list for you for dealers for you to go and have a play. Should we have a quick sound? Let's have a quick sound. A quick sound. Cool, a very comfortable guitar to play. I can't stress enough, just like for those who are really wanting to, I don't know, just really knuckle down on their playing. This is just a very nice and comfortable and easy guitar to play, so I can't stress that enough. And plus, the most aesthetically pleasing guitar in the signature series, in my opinion, or at least one of. It
kind of looks like almost like a USA with that bind and the roasted maple, or even like a custom shop.
Absolutely, definitely has that California vibe. If you've seen the USA lineup that Steve has mentioned, it is very sort of close to this sort of spec. Again, the natural binding, the real like nicely finished satin necks as well, and obviously high spec pickups and electronics and things like that. So yeah, absolutely, it's great, love it.
We've got Anthony Liddle saying hey on Instagram.
Hey Ant.
We've also got Rob Armstrong. He's actually asked something slightly different. Any new V or arrow shapes incoming for 2020?
Rob loves a V. I believe if I'm, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. Rob is one of the gentlemen who bought a arrow at one of our ESP on tours in Brisbane.
Queensland, yeah.
Queensland, yeah. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but no. No, there's a couple of different things here and there in the arrow series. We don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but within the next actually few weeks, we might have some stuff coming in. But in regards to new 2022 models, there is an arrow with a charcoal burst. There's also an NT1000 in a charcoal, like a solid charcoal color. And I think that might be it. But there's, there's an Evertune as well. There's an Evertune in gloss black from memory. So they're the new arrows you can expect from the LTD lineup. Nothing in E2 just yet. And also anything else a part of or outside of that, there are a couple of different V options in the USA configurator, so you can check that out on the website. And also from the Japan custom shop as well. So there are a couple different things out there, but Arrow is definitely the main focus for the LTD lineup, absolutely, and for E2 as well.
Rob's just piped in and said he's actually got one on order, just as an FYI.
Like one of a freshie.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Thank you for the support. I'm glad you were such a fan of the arrows and the Vs. Very comfortable guitars to play. The contours are exactly where they need to be, and they're nice and light, and they're not breaking your back, is what I've sort of noticed as well. So if you're looking, anyone out there that, Rob's obviously well covered in the V world, but just a very sort of like buttery guitar to play. So very exciting, very cool. Thanks, Rob. We're going to check out another video. So let's chuck something on, and then we'll check out some guitars. Cool, so what you saw there is a pretty exciting one for us. These just landed, I guess you can call them new for 2022, but these are sort of exclusives in particular markets. So they're not just Australian exclusives, but they're not available worldwide. So we're going back to the 200 series, and what I've got in my hand is the MH230. Now, the difference between an M and an H and an MH is a combination of M and H. So we've got the H body, which is the Super Strat arch top. As you can see, we've got the see-through black finish here with the quilted top. And then what we've got here, what am I on? Can we go to camera 2 real quick? This is the M sort of 6-in-line headstock. So if you've seen a H before, it generally has a 3-a-side headstock, but this is with the M headstock, hence MH. So, as you saw in the video, we've got 3 different finishes that you can choose from. I've got the see-through black here. There's also the amber sunburst and the see-through purple. Obviously, 3 great finishes and classic finishes from LTD, and you can obviously pick at your choice. But it's nothing that you haven't seen before in regards to the type of model there is out there, but we've got some different finishes, and you can't really sort of get one with the sort of the Floydie as well at this price point. So for those looking for a first or second guitar, whether you want to mod it or whether you wanted to keep it perfectly as is with the tremolo system, this is one for you. So yeah, very cool. We're excited to have these, and they'll be available at all our dealers, which I might, if we got a slide for that now, Dave, just to show everyone. So as you can see here, this is a list of all of our ESP partners across Australia. We want to thank them for supporting us as always and making sure the ESP flag is well and truly waved in store and online. So you can get all the models that we've spoken about today from there, or from any of these stores, and there will be one local to you. So if you need to contact us directly as well and guide you to a dealer near you, we're more than happy to help. ESP Guitars Australia, espguitars.com.au, is that right?
And you can find a link in our bio on Instagram.
Oh, great, cool. To list of all the dealers? Yeah, cool. For those on Insta, there's a link there, or everywhere as well. There is a link on the bio there to show you where all these dealers are and who they are. So again, we want to thank everyone for supporting the brand, supporting us, and making sure these are well and truly displayed and respectfully in store. Cool.
Quick question just on Instagram.
Sure. Please ask away.
Just in regards to the Phoenix black metal in left-handed, is that something that we see in the near future? I think we always do our best to try and keep as much left-handed in stock. It's funny, the more you get in, the more you shift and move on. There's a lot of lefties out there. But contact us, as Timmy says, through the website, the Facebook, Instagram. Give us a shout and we'll put you in the right direction to a dealer.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, lefties, it is quite hard in a logistical sense to have every model in a left-handed available in the country right now. But from memory, top of my head, I believe you can get some lefties in Phoenix. Again, as Stevie said, contact us, contact the dealer, and we'll just figure it out for you, and we'll get one for you as soon as possible. So yeah, nothing out of the realm of possibility for sure. Cool. Dave's whispering very loudly, which I'm sure you heard through that mic.
Giveaway.
Yeah.
What about the giveaways?
I want to obviously mention again, for those who might have tuned in a little later, that we are offering a giveaway thanks to our friends at Noisegate. So we are giving away 2 of these guitars from the 201 series.
Of the winner's choice.
Of the winner's choice. So you can choose out of the EX, the EC, the M, and the TE. And there'll be 2 winners from this draw. So we're very excited to be able to do this. You know, for those who maybe aren't able to get a guitar right away, this is your chance to get one, you know, without spending any money. I think we'd all love to get a free guitar, which would be amazing. But yeah, be sure to go to noisegate.com.au, fill in the entry form, and be in the chance to win, because it's an exciting time to do so. Oh, it's for our Australian residents only, is that what you're saying? Yeah. Obviously, yeah, we can't facilitate worldwide, so it is for our friends in Australia. You know, being part of ESP Guitars Australia, we want to make sure we are looking after our local demographic as well. So again, yep, Australia only, 201 series of your choice. We're drawing 2 winners, Noisegate, thank you very much. I think that's... You just say it, Dave.
I might have a bit of heartburn.
All right.
The dealers again.
Yeah, cool. Let's quickly show off the dealers again. These people have supported us for, you know, as long as we've been around representing ESP in Australia. So thank you very much for all your support. We can't do it without you, and we want to make sure you guys, the consumer, the player, to go to these stores, put a bunch of fingerprints on the guitars, annoy them as much as possible, and make sure you find the guitar that's right for you.
Are you going to play us out, Tim?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to... No, I will. Okay, I'll do a quick riff, but I just want to thank you all. Chuck me on, I can't see. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for sticking around and asking questions and participating. You can check out all these guitars in store and online through our dealers, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take us for a walk, Timmy.